We finally got to San Ignacio, and the trouble is the streets here are super narrow. So it was a bit of a task to find parking. Hola! And so Bill and Leslie ended up staying with all of the trailers so we could go take pictures of the mission here. It was a little unsettling because there's a lot of police that were milling about us, and you know, you always hear or fear that they're gonna try and extort. So we'll see how things go. We will definitely report if that happens, but we're hoping for the best. So this is the town square, which is absolutely adorable here.
It's really nice. Love the shade. Makes it fresh. It's super hot today. It's about 29 Celsius. I am not sure what is that in Fahrenheit. Did you see these, Mena? The little crosses with the light.
Oh, that is interesting.
That's a big tree. Hey, I know that guy. I like these with the... This is so pretty. Is she closed? Hello. It is nice. Look at this.
I'm so glad we stopped here. It's so pretty.
Anyway, I'm gonna go check out inside.
You want to come take a look? Okay.
I'd love to know more about this church. Wow.
Oh my God. This place is incredible.
It's so cool in here. Like cool, like...
The temperature dropped by at least 3 or 4 degrees. Wow, it is so pretty. Yeah, and because the ceilings are so high, all of the heat is going to go up. Makes a huge difference too. Wow, this is just beautiful. Imagine being there in a place like this.
Wow, look at those paintings. This is special.
Discovered 1716, started building 1728, finished 1786.
Yeah, this was a nice stop. I really enjoyed this stop, honestly.
Beautiful, peaceful,
Yeah.
quiet, it's cool.
Hey guys, so we finally made it to San Lucas Cove RV Park. We're gonna stay here for a few nights, I think. Not sure yet. Not even sure how it works. There's a sign that said the host will come around.
There's no water in the campground.
This place so far is so beautiful. Very peaceful. So 13 a day, a week is 78, a month is 270, and a year is 1500. So this is if you're by the water, and if you're not by the water, so those areas around there, $10 a day, 60 a week, 180 a month, and 1300 for the year. So yeah, not a big difference in price, but I would definitely worth it to wake up to this view every morning. Thumbs up. That's why we come to Baja, right, baby?
Yep.
A lot of birds.
Oh, look at all those birds.
I know, huh? They're everywhere.
Amazing.
Hey, good morning, guys. So it is Friday, and campground is really nice. Honestly, people are super friendly. So far, I only met Canadians. We do have in this campground really nice hot showers. You do have a cute little restaurant, great prices. And yeah, even you catch Wi-Fi. So let's go take a look around. Tons of empty spaces. A lot of people come here annually, which is nice. I was talking with a guy from Vancouver, somewhere over there. He's telling me that he purchased a rig over here, nice cute little RV for $3,000. Spends 6 months of a year, and then he goes back to Canada for 6 months. So he doesn't have to haul it back and forth. Which is a great idea, right? And leaves it there all year round, and it's an awesome place. Restaurant. Oh. Smells really nice.
I invited you to dinner.
Oh. Hola. Buenos dias. Hey, good morning. That's a nice breakfast.
It's a wonderful breakfast.
I know, huh?
That there, but look.
Is that an omelet?
Frown. Not a happy face, it's a frown.
That's what you get for
And
pissing
that's
off
because
the
I
cook.
called the cook old.
Really?
Sometimes he gets hearts, but this morning he
You got a frowny face. Good to know.
Good morning, Senior Eric.
Good morning, Bill. How are you?
I'm crazy, but okay. No rush for the
How you
weekend.
found your phone?
No.
Hola.
Use a phone?
Yeah, I lost it. I mean, a phone.
Oh,
Found it? Cool down.
this is good for breakfast right here. That's all you need. Right? That's all you need for breakfast. All your
Depends what kind of breakfast you wanted to have.
all vitamins and protein. No eggs needed.
Very health conscious, no eggs.
We're only here for one day, and we got to keep going down south.
Why?
Why?
The weather no good?
It's perfect, but we just want to keep exploring. Right, I want to go all the way down to Cabo, La Paz, all the way down. So,
Get
Haley,
spoiled here.
with the weather, with the
But
people.
we got an old book in there now.
Yeah. Hey, is the Wi-Fi good? Yeah.
Good morning from Santa Rosalia. It's a beautiful 28 degrees here today, and we wanted to check out the ferry. And I don't believe I'm pronouncing this properly, but it takes you to Guyamas. So if you wanted to go back from the mainland, because apparently the roads are a little bit better there, then you could opt to do that. So the ferry is a 10-hour trip, 2 hours here for them to inspect the vehicles. And unfortunately, the dog would have to stay in the vehicle, or they would stay in a kennel and a special area for dogs. So the dog is not allowed to stay with you because there's only one company operating here. For our rig, it's 11 meters, so it's 11,000 pesos. And then it's 998 pesos per person. And if you want a cabin, it's an extra 100 pesos per person. They leave Wednesdays and Fridays at 9 a.m. and Sundays at 8 p.m. Now, the Sundays at 8 p.m. is a really interesting option for people that want to do this, because if you're going to be leaving the dog in the car, it'll be a much cooler temperature. And also, if you're in the cabin, you can go to sleep instead of, kind of trying to waste time for 10 hours, because 10 hours is a really long time. So at least you can chill in the cabin overnight, and of course you're saving the money that you would otherwise be spending on a hotel room or a campground. You need a reservation 1 day in advance at least, but you could also reserve the week before, the month before, and they only take cash, so no credit cards. So this is what I gathered from the people at the ticket office in my broken Spanish and a little bit of Google Translate, but I think we understood each other, and it looks like it could be a good option. I'm first gonna have to calculate how long it would take us to get back to, I guess, the Tucson area from here if we drove through Baja, and then compare that to the ferry and then the road up to Nogales. And I'm also gonna have to verify if we need the temporary import permit. Where we camped, it was super quiet. Just you come into the city and there's all kinds of city noises, like I guess in every city, but it's not a super busy town anyway, so it's not a big deal. So I think what I'll do is I'll actually go back in and see if she knows anything about the temporary import permit, or maybe I'll just check out the info online, because there's got to be a lot of resources in English, and it was a little bit challenging communicating with her. So I just spoke to someone from customs that's in that office over there, and right from the horse's mouth, he said if we're going north to Nogales, we do not need an import permit, but if we're heading south, we get a permit in a place called something Mateos. Anyway, we're not going south, so it doesn't matter. But if you were to go south from there, then you would need a permit, but since we would be going north, no need for a permit. So anyway, even if we did need one, we have all our paperwork, but it's just an extra, bit of red tape that we can avoid. It's time consuming, it's annoying, and we're happy that we don't have to deal with it. So it's definitely an option. Not sure if we're gonna go that route, but stay tuned and we'll see which way we go back. We're going back anyway, I don't know which way though.
So this is San Rosalia. I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing this right. Santa? Santa Rosalia. Cute little town. So we've got the information we needed for the ferry. Now, check out the church, the town, and the bakery. So apparently the French had a big presence in this town, in Santa Rosalia. And someone told us that the church was actually built piece by piece in France, disassembled, shipped over here, and they put it up. And also, building structures, a lot of them are made with wood, which is not common from Mexico. And also, the builder of the church is the same builder that built the Eiffel Tower. So let's go take a look.
This temple made of steel is one of the most symbolic buildings of Santa Rosalia. Carlos Lafrogue, manager of the French mining company El Boleo, acquired it in Belgium. It was shipped to this port of Santa Rosalia aboard the San Juan sailboat, property of the company. Once on its place, it was blessed and put under the protection of the miners' patron Santa Barbara. The design of this temple is attributed to the famous engineer Gustave Eiffel. It is said it was exhibited at the 1889 World's Fair in Paris and was awarded the first prize together with the Eiffel Tower. The main facade has 3 openings and 7 stained glass windows representing some of the mysteries of Catholicism. The stairway of the main facade was modified, as well as its side walls, which today are used as cover for the enlargement. The purpose of this modification was to enlarge the interior in order to hold more brethren at the religious services. This temple, dedicated to Santa Barbara, is of universal importance and gives pride to this region of Mexico. So now we're headed to Panaderia El Boleo. Yeah, that's it. So founded in 1901, it's a French-style bakery, and we're gonna go check it out and get some baguettes.
All right. ¿Ah?
Puede pasar
¿Pasar? ¿Dónde?
para ver los hornos.
¿Ah, sí? Ah. Hola. Wow. Hola. Wow. Huh. ¿Questo? ¿Mismo?
Se le prende aquí se le mete la leña.
A la leña. Ah. Leña aquí o agua.
Es leche quemada para las empanadas.
Ah, empanada.
Pero ahí se le mete la leña, acá se le saca la ceniza. Esto.
Ok. Wow. Gracias. Muy interesante.